Hey guys, another day. It's another day with Steve-O. Isn't that amazing? I'm just like an old penny, you know? Just can't get rid of it. Speaking of old pennies, look at the color of this thing. Speaking of old pennies. Yeah, I had a bucket of that cheap stain. It's a good quality stain. Minwax stain. And a red oak. So yeah, we got some red oak nukes here. I don't do nothing on the inside. The bees are gonna shellac them anyway. Yeah. They're gonna shellac them puppies right up the entire inside of these hives. I see a little daylight coming through this one here. See this knot hole? There's a little hole, knot hole there. No big deal. Them bees will plug that hole right up. These bees, I'm gonna let them sit here 24 hours and throw them back in our stockpile back here. Yes, indeed. Boy, she's a hot one today, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let me tell you what. Yeah, I talked to the surgeon this morning at 9:30. My appointment was 9:30. I didn't speak to him till about 10 something. There's them other ones I finished up yesterday. I don't know why that one in the center, all of a sudden the stuff started turning a really gray look to it. I don't know what the deal was on that, but anyway. Colorful colors, you know, whatever. Yeah, I talked to my surgeon, and I'm going to be doing the surgery, so guys pray for me, on June 17th. That's a Thursday. Hopefully I can get it early. He's going to do 2 of them. He's going to do 2 prostate removals that morning. Mine and some other guy. It wouldn't be a girl, because I don't think girls have prostates. You think, guys? Yeah, no, they don't. Anyway. Yeah, he says it's it's a 2-hour surgery. He says it's a good 2-hour surgery, and guy's got some good credentials, man. I'm telling you, I talked to my insurance lady. She said he has stellar reputation. So he actually, when he's not working on people, he's instructing. He's an instructor also for robotics. So I'll be getting the Da Vinci robotic treatment. Yeah. I said, how long am I going to be down? I got to live beehives. He says, you can be pumping beehives in 6 weeks. He said you should be good. He said you don't get in there early, because he said I'm going to be poking holes. They poke about 5 or 6 pipes down through you. Pipes. I don't know how big they are. Anyway, they go down through them, and then they shove all of the Da Vinci stuff in there. The robotic fingers. He sits off in a booth over here, off to the side. He's got a team that's over here shoving tools in me, and he's over there with a finger, playing robot fingers down in there and doing it. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to happen, and I'm going to bring the camera right in there. I'm going to have him video this whole thing, guys. You guys are going to be able to see him rip my guts apart and all that, and I think you'll enjoy it. And no, you ain't going to see none of that, guys. Come on. They ain't going to let that. I wouldn't mind it, but no, they're not going to do nothing crazy like that. Girls are eating pollen pretty good here. Yeah, they've ate half of this. They've ate half of this. I filled this thing up pretty good there the other day. I've got a couple colonies we need to go into. I've got some 6-1s. I got some 6-1 beehives here. Here's one right here. Here's a 6-1 here. And that colony that we took over and put on that stand over from the other bee yard, I want to look in there, because this was a good one, guys. You would have loved this. I forgot to rope the beehive down in the back of my truck. Yeah, I forgot to rope the hive. Well, I was going to rope the hive down. I always secure the beehives, right, before I pull out. And I threw my gear in there, and the last thing I was going to do is rope the hive down the side of the truck. Well, the phone rings. It's one of my buds. And he's crying on my shoulder about Joe or somebody. I don't know. And I jumped in the truck and went out on the main road, turned onto the highway, and apparently I can't chew gum and walk at the same time because my right rear tire hit the curb going out, making the right-hand turn. And I heard a blam in the back of my truck, and I said, oh, please, no. Oh, please, please. Well, I had visqueened that top, and it had a loose bottom, so I visqueened it this way. I mean, shrink wrapped it. Shrink wrapped top and this way. And then there was a plug in there. The plug, you know, I put in the tops of these hives. Yeah. That had blown out, and bees are just pouring out of that thing, wanting to kick booty. So I knew what it was when I heard the sound. I said, oh, man. So I went down the highway, and the first cutoff road I pulled in, and sure enough, it had tipped over, and I flipped it up, and the bees are pouring out, and I shoved that plug back in there. And then I tied it off on the side, and then it came on. So I want to check that colony, because I said, oh, boy, that was a good move, Steve-O. Now you got a dead queen. So hopefully not. I have done dumb stuff like that. Can you imagine me doing dumb stuff, guys? Yeah, I've done dumb stuff like that before, and surprisingly enough, I haven't killed anything that I know of. I'm just going to walk around this bee yard, and like I said, I got those 2 6-1s over here. I've got other questionable colonies I want to peek at and see if they are all right. Seem to be a lot of bees in this one, guys. Make sure my queen's not on here. Yeah, it was 5-1 when we made this up. And you know how I made this up, I think. Yeah, I know I do. When we were sticking those drone frames in, I was doing that on 5-1. And that's how these got made here. Wow, what do we got here, guys? Man, it's getting overcast, guys. We got some rain going to be coming in. We got 40 and 60%ers all next week. So yeah, the monsoons are going to be coming. Nice frame of pollen. There's our queen right there, guys, right in front of my face. How about that? Huh. Look at that girl. She's kind of golden looking. Wow. Far out, man. It's a walk-away queen, guys. That's all this is. It's a walk-away queen. But I try to make these, you know, I hear guys making up beehives with 2 framers and all that craziness. Those 2 frame, doing walkaways, let me repeat myself, doing walkaways with 2 framers. Well, I'm not buying into none of that shenanigans for the simple fact you don't have enough bees to, you know, to make a quality queen. You don't have enough bees to make a quality queen. I'm going to take another frame out here. We'll examine it. I don't know what this temperament is, but I can tell you one thing. There she is right there. See, we'll slide her in here like so. Boy, she's laying the heck out of this thing, guys. She is laying it up heavy. This is nice. This is nice. I made this thing with all drawed out, as you remember, sealed stuff. So these are bees that all hatched, and now she's laid this all back in here. Really nice. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not buying into these making walkaways with 2 frames. No, you want at least 3 frames. 3 frames of brood. Let me push this in real easy like, cause she's on this side over here. Give her a chance to scoot out of the way. Yeah, just like that. Then you got the maximum, and then you throw food on them, and you got the maximum amount of bees to make you a very good queen. This hive right here, guys, has got to have another box on it. Yes, sir. It is filled out, buddy. Let me tell you what. Only took 30 days. I like to graft, but you don't have to graft. You can make excellent quality queens by just doing nothing more than doing walkaways. But the secret to walkaways is getting that right combination. You want to first of all take frames from your quality hives, the best stuff you've got, and make sure it's solid sealed brood across both sides on both them frames with just a little patch of eggs. You put those 2 in, like in the center of this 5. You put a food frame, honey and pollen, and you put in 2 planes. You close it up, mark your date, 1 month. Do not go in that hive for 30 days, guys, I'm telling you. Or I'm gonna spank your hands, okay? All right, let's quit clowning around and get another box on this thing. Yeah, them 2 framers, guys, are fine and dandy. Like I've got a pile of them over there. They're fine for getting queens mated, but for doing walkaways, you're better off using 5 framers. And like I say, you can do it with 3 frames. I've done it since the early '60s, doing it this way. And I didn't start playing with grafting until the mid-'80s. I always did walkaways. One of the commercial boys I worked with back in my young days, he grafted, and he was quite good at it. But yeah, anyway. So leave the 2 framers for just when you start grafting. You want to make little mini mating nukes. They're great. I don't know why those guys, well, I do too know why they use those little mini mating boxes. Just because they can set out tons of them, just because they're just queen breeders. They're bringing in pollen. Yeah, they're just queen breeders and Cajun queens and all that. Your best bet, you guys starting out in bees, buy nukes. You can see what you got. You have no idea when you buy that queen from some Joe Blow over here selling queens. She's not. I doubt seriously she's tested. Them guys made them off in them little bitty boxes. They go in there, they see 1 or 2 eggs in there, they grab her, shove her in a cage, put a few attendants in with it, and mail it to you. They have no idea if that queen's any good or not. It's a real roll of the dice. All right, let's go on to the next colony. I'm going to leave the lid off here because I'm going to go around and slop syrup on it, fill every one of these jars up. Give them another round here. I'm trying to get all these bees on autopilot because Steve-O's going to be down for 6 weeks. And I don't want to come back to a bunch of swarm bombs here. I want them to have plenty of room here to work. And now I've got a lot of Carniolan genetics in this stuff. And them Carniolan's, when you have a dearth of nectar, which we have, kinda. I mean, I got cabbage palm right on the verge. It's starting to bloom. So that's something that can work. And I'm within I'm within a couple miles of quite a bit of it, so that helps. But I want to give them room here a little bit. So let's get into this other box over here. Quite a few bees in this box also. Light frame here. They're putting nectar up in it. Okay, we got a queen in this box too. Got a queen in this box too. I see eggs in there. I don't know how quality she is though. Time will tell. Time will tell, guys. She's loading it up, guys. She's settling in some serious egg laying here. So that's good. It's just not a fat as hive as that other one over there. Yeah, she's laying all these open cells up pretty good. All brood in there. Eggs. I don't see no mites on that larva. I'm not going to add another box to this one yet, guys. They got plenty of goodies in here. So let's move on. I'm just going to feed these guys here. They don't need to get another box just yet. Okay, this is that queen we had over there. This is the queen over here that I rolled on the hive. This is the hive I rolled over in the back of the truck. Let's go into this hive. Hopefully we still got a laying queen in here. Start to draw a little comb out. Well, that hive, that beetle barn is just slap plugged up. Look at the beetles in that thing, guys. Look at that. Look at that. I'm seeing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's one smashed over here. And once you get a load of them in there, them bees say, okay, let's just entomb you. And so they plug up all them holes. I'll put in another one of those. Let's keep our fingers crossed here, guys, and see if we got a queen still laying in here. She's drawing this out nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's just spotting eggs all in this fresh comb here, guys. Here's a whole side she can build up on yet. Let's pull one more frame. Yep, she's doing fine. That's just a fake cell there. Yeah, she's loading this thing with eggs. This colony's fine. This is a queen that can take a licking and keep on ticking, guys. You gotta love it. I'll tell you what, let's make these bees work a little bit, guys. Okay? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's take a frame here. Nice fatty like this one here. It's got a lot of eggs in it, brood. Let's stick it right in this top box, right in the center. Let's make these girls work. Let's make these girls work for a living here. Alrighty, I'm gonna go back in the barn and get me another beetle barn and stick it up top here. This that frame, guys, I set out here is full of honey. Look at that crummy drone comb. This will all go in the wax melter. This stuff here. Yeah. That's the way to do them junk combs. Just throw them out here. Let the bees suck them dry. Yeah, you know, guys, I don't know if you noticed or not. Do you hear anything? Do you hear anything, guys? I don't hear. It's quiet out here. It's quiet. You hear that? I don't hear nothing. I hear hum of the bees, and I hear really soft, little soft clucking sound. Yeah, it's nice and quiet here, guys. What happened, huh? Huh. It's quiet. All I hear is little clucking sounds from hens. What happened, guys, was Miss Daisy and I were sitting on that bench there 4 or 5 nights ago, and just before dark, and we had to listen to Mouthy here, right? Mouthy Bantam Rooster. And she looked at me and she said, when are you going to take, do I need to call Uncle Guido, or are you going to take him out of the food chain? I said, listen, I don't want to see Uncle Guido around here. I got it handled, okay? So where is he? Where's that rooster now? Mm-hmm. Chicken soup, guys. Chicken soup. Now I got a 625 or 23 over here, and I thought I had, guys, a 3. I thought I had 3 boxes of 6 ones, and I do. Here it is. So let's check it. Let's check it. Wow. Wow. This could be impressive. Pretty impressive pile of bees here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not only do we have a queen, guys. Not only do we have a queen, but look at that brood pattern. Wow, this is actually, guys, this puppy right here is actually, guys, a colony that failed on the last 30-day round. It failed. So I went to one of my quality hives and I pulled a frame of eggs that stuck in here, and I said, okay girls, do it again. And she is not only doing it again, but everything there is filled out. I don't need to be looking for queens, guys. We just need to be moving on. And this box, guys, has got to have another box on top of it. Like right now. So I'm going to get another one and put on here. And that's about all the hive jerking apart I'm going to do today. I think everything else is on autopilot here. And I'm going to start making up syrup and topping out all these hives here. So that's about what the plan is for the day, guys. Thank you for stopping into my base camp and putting up with old Steve-O. Your daily dose of Steve-O. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. And be praying for me now. I'll be seeing you again now, but be praying for me on the June 17th. And let's hope I get the first surgery instead of the second, because the second one ain't gonna be till about 12 midday, and that's a long time without food, guys. Especially old carnivore Steve-O. He's gonna have to get at that ribeye real soon, or he's gonna be chewing the leg off one of them nurses down there. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Be happy, be strong, because we got to keep getting her on. You know that. See ya.